Okay, this is number 11 on page 229, and what we're going to do is simplify this rational expression. And so I have to factor the polynomial in the numerator and the denominator first. So in the numerator, for the 6y squared, it's going to be a 6y and a y, or a 3y and a 2y. So I'm going to start with the 2y and the 3y, and I know I've got to have a 1 over here, and they both factors have to be a negative to have a sum in the middle that's negative. So I look at negative 2y and negative 3y, I get my negative 5y in the middle and my positive 1. So then this next one, I'm going to try and leave it in the same order that it is here. My y's are going to be on the right here. So I'm going to again try a 3y and a 2y, and I know this has to be a 1. And to get a negative 1y in the middle, I need this to be a negative 3y and this to be a positive 2y. So I think that's it. So you can FOIL that out to check it, and that works. And now we're going to try and simplify that, and I'm looking and I don't have any factors that are identical, but I do have two right here that are opposites. Remember how when I subtract any two terms in the opposite direction, I always get a negative 1. So right here I'm going to block this off because that's a 1, and I'm going to put a negative 1 out here for this to multiply this whole expression by a negative 1. Because that's a negative 1. So what I have is now I'll move that negative 1 just to the front. So negative, and I'll have a 2y minus 1 in the numerator and a 1 plus 2y in the denominator. Now, a lot of times in our textbook, we don't like to leave a negative in front and have a binomial where there's subtraction in the middle here. They can simplify this even more. They can take this negative and distribute it over both those terms. So that would make a negative 2y and a positive 1 over 1 plus 2y. And then they'll move this around to put the positive term first in the numerator. So 1 minus 2y over 1 plus 2y is the most simplified way, I guess, that the book wants to have you express this. So that is that problem.